things are heating up on my side of the world, at least. And I feel like things are heating up in the comic space as well. We just spoke this week on our main show about how many great comics there are. And this week showcases a whole bunch of them. So we're not going to waste any time in letting you know the 5 books that we are absolutely going to be reviewing this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern on our live Pals Pulls stream, where we review comics every single week. And so the 5 that you can absolutely hear us talk about are, of course, Absolute Batman #9. We're getting into Baby Bane, Babyhead Bane. Uh, Action Comics number 1087. This is Mark Waid's and Skylar Partridge's big debut on the book. We're going to be talking Batman Dark Patterns #7, Lost Fantasy #2, and we're going to talk about a little old book known as One World Under Doom #5.
You gotta, you
So how
gotta.
are you guys feeling about that docket?
I feel like I got to doom unto others as I would have them doom unto me. I'm kind of excited for Wonder Woman Under Doom. I think the last issue is what I wanted from the pitch of the book.
Yep.
And if it continues in that direction, this will be a successful event for me. We'll see though. I feel like this will be the issue to tell me that.
Yeah, I'm with that. I want to say this would be my pick of the week, but looking at Action Comics, this is going to be Mark Waid kind of soft pitching his Superboy title, and that's probably going to eke it out for me.
Yeah, that book's kind of just written for you, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for Absolute Batman. Dragota's back on. I want to see that stuff that I want to see stuff that I can like learn against. And if with Bane, it's gonna be buck wild.
I'm with you, man. Absolute Batman all the way for me. I've been really eagerly anticipating Nick Dragota's return to the book and Bane's debut in the book. So this should be interesting. How are they going to make Bane feel like Bane when Batman looks like Bane?
They'll shrink that head.
It just looks like it's just scaling upwards. Because like Bane to our normal Batman is big. This Bane looks ginormous.
Yeah,
But
towering.
Did they release? They released like a preview of it or something. Maybe I can put it in here in post production. Where Bane is just insanely gross. It's almost on the verge of like mutant, almost like Amygdala. Do you remember that Batman character?
Yeah. I know Amygdala. Yeah.
Have an amygdala.
I don't know if that's true.
Lucky you. Mine got roof, my gallbladder, accidentally.
So we've got 5 hot
Count 'em.
books on the docket, but there is still one more book that could make the list, and that one is determined by you guys. On our poll, we've got a bunch of #1s, 3 #1s, and 1 TMNT. Runaways #1, New Avengers #1, Robin and Batman Jason Todd #1, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #9. It's a dogfight in there because New Avengers, Robin and Batman, and TMNT are all within 5% of each other. Meanwhile, Runaways is just running away with the bottom of this list at only 10%. So make your voice heard. Get your vote on. I voted for Runaways, but I probably should change that, quite frankly.
No,
You should.
stay with it. Stay with it.
No. Wasted vote, third party candidate thing.
This is what this show is for. We're letting you know what we would like to read. And right now, it's also Runaways for me. That is a return to Runaways for Rainbow Rowell, I believe, right? And yes, it's a tie-in to One World Under Doom, you know, whether or not you want to deal with the tie-in. But historically speaking, a lot of these One World Under Doom tie-in books have been pretty good. Red Hulk, Thunderbolts, I've enjoyed them. And Elena Casagrande is on art for Runaways, so that's damn good. I'm saying there is a really, really, really good book there that I think people should be checking out.
I think as a collective force, as a united front, we should be behind Robin and Batman, Jason Todd, 27% right now. Just a few percentage points. And your vote matters, Sean, Tyler, Cale.
There is not a book on that list I want less than Jason Todd. I think like if I could vote for that book to be killed like they did originally, I would. I don't like Jason Todd.
Man, listen, I don't like Jason Todd either. I do like Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen, but I want TMNT and New Avengers a lot less than I want to read a book about Jason Todd.
You don't
I've
want,
changed my vote.
you don't want to know how Carnage becomes an Avenger?
I don't want any part of it.
No, thank you, sir.
I will not
Whose
be
name is
complicit in such
Carnage?
activities. Yes, Carnage.
Carnage is on the new Avengers.
Do you think they call
I
him
don't
Eddie
think
Brock
so.
Carnage? Like, do they call him by
Every
his
time they
full title?
say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be reading all these books, so I think this is a good poll, a great week for comics. So let's turn it over to leagueofcomicgeeks.com and take a look at all the other great offerings that are in store for us this week.
Can I kick it off?
Feel free.
I want to kick it off with the number 3 book that we see here, Transformers number 21. This is kind of like the end of an arc issue. This is the very simple solicit to this is Autobots versus Decepticons. The face-off you demanded between Optimus Prime and Spoiler is here. I wonder who a Spoiler could be. Huh?
Edward Johnson.
Oh yeah, he pulls a Morrison and draws himself into the book. Yeah. No, it's got to be Megatron. We're finally getting that throwdown in some sense, and I'm here for it. And I like how we're not hiding it anymore. The Daniel Warren Johnson created Transformer that's on the cover. His name is Shredhead. New character, really cool. Nice to see them kind of. It looks like maybe coming to Earth finally. That's they were the ones on Cybertron. So Cliff Jumper's back. I love this book. It's so much fun. Jorge Corona is.
Hey,
maybe
Corona.
maybe I maybe like Corona on it more than DWJ.
At this point, I feel like Corona's been on it longer than DWJ
Maybe.
was.
For sure.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm excited.
Johnson's wrapping up, right?
Soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the last arc for DWJ.
See where that goes.
I'm really excited about World Tree. Number 15 is dropping this week. And, I've talked about Department of Truth a lot on this show and others, but I must say, World Tree is absolutely amazing. It's a treat to read every single time that it drops. It's got that Image sort of inconsistent schedule, but when it does come out, it's great. Tynan, Fernando Blanco, Jordi Belair. That last issue was a banger. I'm really, really sucked into this world, which is very appropriate to say given what the subject matter is. Basically, just imagine if there was an evil internet and what that could produce, i.e., look at our internet and look at the people that it produces. That's the book. It's amazing.
IE or EI, Evil Internet.
Or AI.
Oh,
Boom, there you go.
Nope.
there, solved it. Speaking of some evil and maybe even some hellish devilry, Batman and Robin number 22. I peeked this one because it had text on the cover. Easy way to pull me in. And then I clicked on it, and who do I find? Etrigan? The demon? Hell yeah, dude.
Mark, I'm disappointed in you. I was
Sorry?
hoping all of that would have been an iambic pentameter.
No. See, I would have thought somebody would expect that, but I'm here to disappoint.
You sound like me in the bedroom.
Anytime that the demon comes up, I think is a cool something is terribly wrong, right? In that series for those characters. And so this being by PKJ, Javier Fernandez. I want to see what the deal is with this. So I'm going to be picking this one up.
I'm still reading this, so I will be picking it up too. I'm not a simpleton drawn to just the cover, although I don't judge a book by its cover, Marco. But I will be picking this up. This is a consistently fun book.
Should I go back to the previous issue for this one?
I don't think so. I don't think you need to.
Okay.
This, it's, well, you probably do actually, yeah. It's all part of a larger story they're
Alright.
telling here.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's good
Yeah,
stuff,
this
though.
is
It's good.
this is like right in the middle of a very long arc. People have actually been criticizing PKJ for how long this arc has been. Um
Hmm,
I I think I had to see my way out of this book, but it is solid.
interesting.
I
Speak. Oh,
I
can
was
I
gonna say,
connect mine to Marco?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Marco, I don't know if you've seen Supergirl #2, but it's also got your other favorite things on a cover. Not only text, but gorillas
They're gonna say thighs.
and thighs for days.
Yeah.
Uh, this is written by Sophie Campbell, colorist Tamara Bonvillain. This is continuing the Kara going to whatever. Oh, Midvale. She goes home to Midvale to see her parents, and there's another Supergirl. It's a very silver. It's harkening back to the old Silver Age, and the first issue was really fun. It's a very different style of book than we're used to, and it's both bewildering and fascinating, stretching that muscle and making the book work the way you want it to in your head. But Sophie's doing great work here, and I think this is a really fun run.
Yeah, we're not talking about it on the show, but I will be reading this book. Even the cover alone there's a great little joke in there where like you see Titano, the Super 8, but also there's boring small talk on the side, which sounds like some people on our YouTube comments. But then everyone's word balloons are just blank on that. It's good. I can't wait for this issue.
In the comment section under the Supergirl video or breakdown, there is a comment from Monster Society who says Lesla Lar is to thighs as Power Girl is to boobies. Eloquently
Say,
said, my friend.
Nothing more eloquent than
okay.
the word boobies. Get that boy some milk, jeez.
Hey yo.
Can I make a shout out for a number one? Let's talk
I
about
think you should.
What we're here to
the
do.
the death of the Silver Surfer number one. This is Greg Pak coming back as the character. This is Greg Pak and Sumit Kumar, who you might recognize from what was the Rom V Vampire book?
These
Oh,
violent shores or
The Savage
Savage
Shores.
Shores.
Yeah,
Savage
yeah,
Shores.
The Savage Shores. So he did that. Sumit Kumar also worked on Man Bat more recently at DC, which was a really really fun book. Greg Pak has an affinity for Silver Surfer. Greg Pak wrote a lot of the Silver Surfer during the World War Hulk period and Planet Hulk, and also wrote a Silver Surfer Requiem a couple years back. And I generally enjoyed most of it. So it's nice to see him come back to that character. But I am a real big Sumit Kumar fan. So seeing what Sumit can do in a cosmic space level area is exciting to me. Is this really going to be the death of him? I don't know. I don't believe a death of the blank comic anywhere. It's to sell the book. Fine. But I like the creatives that are on the character, and that's enough to sell me on the book.
A debut for one character in her own book, Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman #1. This is Tom King, Belen Ortega, and I'm going to be picking this one up. It's going to be a mini series, and I've not kept up with the Wonder Woman pieces. I, similarly to a few of us here, have kind of had fallen off because of just the way that Tom King writes sometimes. Um, I don't know that this will be any different. That said, it is the launch of a new character. I would assume a new direction, a new style, a new person to kind of learn. And so for that, I'm interested.
And Belen Ortega also did the art and the backups on Wonder Woman, so it's the same creative team. Which,
Nice.
yeah, people are enjoying that.
She's got a good style.
Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man #1 is dropping this week, and it is giant size full of incredible creators, and it's also a giant size price, $7.99 for 64 pages. You are paying the Kevin Smith tax. the Chip Zdarsky tax. I don't know if there's an Al Ewing tax, but he's a part of this too. This is a big book. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm not looking forward to paying that $7.99 price point by any means. And frankly, I wish someone would come with me to the shop to prevent me from buying this book. But it's got art from Cafu and Gerardo Sandoval and Mark Buckingham. How could I pass on it?
You can't. You're gonna have to buy 2 copies.
Nothing says giant size Amazing Spider-Man like the Fantastic Four front and center on the cover.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the cover. I'm
Spider-Man's in
like,
the
he's in
back.
the back. What are they doing to our guy? Like, is that Will from Gods in the same spot as him, right below him?
Yeah, I think so.
Rocket Raccoon is back, I guess. Is this a Capullo cover? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, Capullo and raccoons maybe don't mix, but otherwise, this could be a fun thing, right?
To be fair, they do address it. Spider-Man says, "Hey, whose book is this?" So
Well,
Wink, wink,
that's how he
nudge,
sells
nudge.
Marco.
yeah,
There's text on the cover. There's a word balloon.
Oh, I saw it.
Win, not Will. His name is Win from Gods, and it is him. So they're not gone.
Oh.
Gods haven't left us completely as humans yet.
can I shout? I was just reminded of something that I'm gonna shout out, but it's not coming out this week, and it's ancient. But I wanted to tell you guys about it. Um, I found a newly released collection of the Marvel Mangaverse Spider-Man, written by, you'll never guess.
Akira Yoshida.
Well, our boy CB, not Akira Yoshida, but our boy CB.
Oh wait, it really is him writing it?
It's CB Sapolsky.
Oh, I was
yeah.
joking.
No, and that's specifically why I brought it up.
How old is it?
The Marvel Mangaverse, I think, came out in like, I want to say 2002.
Yeah, it's post Ultimate Spider-Man, but around there.
No. Oh, yeah.
2000. It says from 2000 to 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see when he's got like the wraps around his like
He's
he
a-
has like
he's a
rope
ninja.
wrapped. Yeah. He's got sneakers on too.
And listen, it rules. Whatever Akira was doing on that book
CB.
is great.
Don't
That's
dead name
very-
that CB.
That's very interesting because the reason CB Cebulski used the Akira Yoshida moniker was because he couldn't get writing work as CB Cebulski for Marvel. But this is a CB Cebulski Marvel book.
Well,
he wrote other
my-
things to CB for Marvel.
Oh,
he
did he?
He
Okay.
did Wolverine as well, which I think was also in Japan.
Maybe that's the distinction.
I wonder if he couldn't get enough work.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
But I also wonder if this was maybe, and I don't have my old issues on hand to look it up, but I wonder if maybe this new collection has whitewashed history, so to speak.
Oh, if the original had a different name on it. Okay.
Yeah.
The original writer. Cool.
Oh, also, I think done also written by Kara Andrews, Sean.
Oh.
So
Oh, I like that.
Well, can I bring it to the present day?
hit it.
And I wanted to call out. Oh, I lost it here. Oh yeah, here it is. Very, very present day. Let's talk about Marvel Rivals Ignite #1. This is the written and drawn Peach Momoko Marvel Rivals comic. If you are a fan of the Marvel Rivals video game, you might recognize there are a ton of Peach Momoko skins in that game. You have Hela. You got a Punisher skin is fantastic. It's really cool. But she designed a lot of the costumes, and this is her writing a story based on those costumes she designed. So the Marvel Rivals has to deal with like the multiverse and cosmic cubes and all that, and Cornovium. And it's this world where it's kind of Japanese influenced. We got Penny Parker, Venom, Psylocke, Luna Snow, and Hela and Punisher. Looks like they're in this, and they all have skins in the game. So it's cool to see some real cohesion between Marvel and Marvel Comics in a non-comics division, because this is pretty quick. Like the Punisher skin came out maybe less than a month ago. Like the turnaround time for this is pretty fast. So it's cool to see the machine working for once.
Uh, my brother's a big fan, so I'm actually gonna get this one for him. See if he likes it. Dip his toe in again. I also shared in our chat a
Ooh,
Stan Sakai variant, which looks rad.
nice.
I love that it's just like samurai fighting. It doesn't seem to have any Marvel.
That's the Punisher though in the middle. That's
Is
that.
it?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can see the
okay.
skull on his chest. But this is
Oh, I do see
clearly
it now.
an
Okay.
Usagi Yojimbo cover adjusted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's cool though.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Geiger. The ongoing story with the nuclear woman has been very, very interesting, and it seems like it's about to come to an end. Things are really ratcheting up, and I'm still loving this book. I think it really hit its stride over the last 5 or so issues, and so I'm looking forward to how this resolves, and then what's next, what the next chapter holds for Geiger. Hopefully, Gary Frank isn't due for a break soon because we need all the Gary we can get.
I'm gonna shout out Free Planet #2, Aubrey Sitterson. I enjoyed the first issue. I definitely think that there were things that were mixed about it, especially when we reviewed it for the group. But it was enough to reel me back in, and so I want to give this another shot. See if this one really takes it over the edge for me to be like something to pick up. But if not, then we gave it a shot. That said, excited. Aubrey on the words, and then Jed Doherty on art. Been good.
That was going to be my shout out too, but I will just give a passing shout out to Disney's Gargoyles Demona #1
Whoa.
for all you nasty boy Demona heads out there. Um, this is a flashback. The year is 1093, and Demona has just become a gargoyle. That's cool. Greg Weisman and artist Frank Power, with colors by Robbie Bevard. And the cover artist is Megan Hetrick.
They become gargoyles? I've never watched the show. I don't know
I
how the
don't
lore
remember.
works. I don't know how the lore works.
Surely. Yeah, I think there's a point
They're not.
where we do see them as human.
Oh, they're humans first. I thought they were just
They're
Yeah, I
gargoyles.
think so.
they're humans first. They're cursed as gargoyles, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, and they also have either eternal or near eternal life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I got one more final shout out, if that's cool. And Cale brought it to my attention as a joke before we recorded, but now I looked into it and I actually am excited for it. And that's Toxie Team Up #1. This is the Toxic Avenger teaming up with Jesus Christ. But this isn't just Jesus Christ. This is Jesus Christ from Mark Russell's Second Coming comic. So it is a team up within the Ahoy Comics realm.
Yeah.
And Russell's Second Coming is actually very good. It's what if Jesus showed up in the year 2025? I mean, whatever the book came out, like 2 years ago or whatever. Guess what? He really wouldn't be probably praised the right way that you would expect. So it's that, and I'm curious to see what his take on Toxic Avenger is. Very campy character, very gross, and I don't know how it works with the idea on the cover itself. It has Jesus walking on water that is the swamp that Toxic Avenger is sludge in. Yeah, I'm very curious about this. This could be fun.
The last two that I wanted to shout out is the Purpose Project. This is another Protopius collection book, which is a series that's coming out under AWA. It's being organized by a few different writers, a few different artists. This one's by Danny Hogan, Felipe Cunha, and then Lee Lowridge. Presumably the second of this series. I got the first not too long ago, actually, right here. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to see how this connects, if it does at all, and how the world kind of gets put together. Um, and the very last one is somebody that I haven't seen in years. Ray Fox is coming out with a book, Blue Palo Verde. Seems to be an atmospheric folk horror story of dread and redemption set in the American Southwest. That's cool. I'm a big fan of Ray's work from some of his indie work in the past. He did I think a New 52 Constantine, or one of the ones that was close by there. So yeah, I'm a fan of his work, and I haven't seen his name, so I'm definitely here for to support.
Is Ray Fox the Fox that's working with James Tynan on what's that? Is it Let This One Be a Devil? What I think that's the name of the book. Let's see.
Steve Fox. That's
Steve,
Steve
okay,
Fox.
Steve Fox. I
Yeah,
mixed
and
up my Foxes.
yeah, and it's Fox, Fawke.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My last shout out is actually Ultimate Black Panther number 17. So the reason why I want to mention this book is because I actually think it's finally kind of hit its stride. Now, admittedly, the last issue does end with a conflict resolved by a character just walking away, which we have seen multiple times in this
Like
book.
4 times.
Yeah, it's
Very
crazy.
cool-headed in Wakanda, I think.
You've had enough for today. I'll be back next month to kick your ass more. Um, but the writing is really good. I like the place that Black Panther is in right now. Storm, Killmonger, that triumvirate is very interesting. And Brian Hill's cooking. So I am enjoying this series once again.
I'm like 2 issues behind, but it did get better once we stopped talking about it. Which I guess is a shame, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Think that's it for our shout outs this week. Thank you so much for the fact that League of Comic Geeks exists so that we can do this. And thank you guys for listening. Are there books that we missed? Are there books that we should have on our radar that we don't? Leave them in the comments below. We love to see them. We always check out what you guys have to say. And make sure you watch Pals Pool, 6 p.m. Eastern this week, so you can hear our thoughts about the books we told you that we will be reviewing. Take care.
See you next week.